Yes, my people. So this is just a quick update for the community I'm building and just letting you guys know exactly where we are right now in the channel and where we're looking to basically go over the next foreseeable future. So as you guys already know, started this entire content thing simply because I saw people like Bouncer do it. In fact, no, the actual reason was because I'm a bit petty. One of the artists I was working with, I asked him, okay, when was the last time they had actually released a content clip? And they were like, oh, nah, content isn't really for me, bro. It's a bit corny, blah, blah, blah. And I just said to them, bro, watch. Over the next 30 days, I'm going to be posting every single day. And I'm going to show you what you can actually do and what you can actually achieve by being consistent when it comes to content. And then obviously you guys saw the results. We're still building, of course, the YouTube channel and my TikTok page, etc. But the people that watch are very, very like influential people. You can say that anyways. And whenever I have conversations with people in real life anyways, they're always talking about how, you know, they actually enjoy the content, things like that. So I just thought, you know what, let's just double down. Let's actually build an empire and actually build something around me for once, rather than building something for other people. And then obviously, some people obviously take it and run with it. But majority of people, you know how they are. They basically use it and lose it the next day because they're not consistent. And that's basically just the subject of today. We're talking about the fact that at the end of the day, you have to bet on yourself and no one else. Now, throughout my life, I've been that type of person to pour into a lot of people and be the type of person to basically be on a vibe of like, you know what, if I see potential in someone, I'm going to do every single thing in my power to basically bring it out of them and force them to basically get up and become the best version of themselves. Like people that have had me on Snapchat for a long period of time, they all would tell you that I'm that type of person. Do you know what I mean? By the way, guys, if my voice is sounding a bit crazy, it's simply because in the UK there's a flu going around and I'm literally just overcoming it right now. So yeah, man, bear with me anyways. But like I said, I've always been the type of person to pour into people. So now I've just decided, you know what, every single person I poured into, like I mentioned, is one or two things. Either they use it and they actually run with it, but when they run with it, I'm the type of person that I'm not selfish, right? So I'm never gonna be like, oh, like I'm the cheat code. And you know, the people are entitled, basically. Nah. I'm never them type of people. But at the end of the day, it benefits them more than it benefits me, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but it gets to a point where you're on a vibe and like, okay, when you look back at your life, you need to start looking at, okay, what impact or what legacy did I actually build for myself, me and my future kids and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Or is the other side where they basically take it for advantage and then think that they become the source, etc., and then they basically fall off. Or it's one of them ones where they just don't do anything with the information, which is the majority, you know? So I just thought to myself, you know what? The only person I can bet on myself is myself. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're building this entire content machine around myself. I got videos going out every single day. Right now, we're doing one a day minimum. There's going to be days where you see maybe 2 to 3 in a day. We'll see. We'll test it out. Whatever you guys basically like and whatever the algorithm is basically responding to is whatever we're going to, you know, double down on. I'm going to be doing a lot of clips as well. So you're going to be seeing on my TikTok. You're going to be seeing on my YouTube. You're going to be seeing even on my Instagram as well, bare clips. And right now, if I was to look at all of my pages, I can even just check that right now for you guys, just transparently speaking. Because I love when people are transparent with me, right? So I love that I can also be transparent with you guys for the 10 people that watch. You know what I mean? So as of the date of this video, obviously it's the 18th of November 2025. And I got 162 subscribers. If I was to go over to, for example, my Instagram, hopefully it won't make no noise. Okay, perfect. If I was to go over to my profile right now, I got 100 and I'm bugging. I got 1,239 followers. And as you can see, the views aren't necessarily crazy, but we do have 1 or 2 things that end up taking off. And if I was to go over to my Instagram right now, let's see what I'm working with. I think it's like 2K or something like that. And with me, I've never been the type of person to really care about numbers and stuff like that. But, okay, almost 3K. But at the end of the day, it is kind of important because obviously the more numbers you have, the more reach and more influence you basically have. It's similar to what I've realized with, say, someone like Bouncer, for example. And I always bring up Bouncer in this case scenario because I think about it, yeah, and I'm looking at, okay, cool. You got Bouncer, he looks at people like Sam Ham and looks at people like of course we're friends, shout out to Bouncer every single time. But yeah, he's almost at 400k subscribers. Then you go over to someone like Sam Ham as well, who's mad influential. Funny enough, I went to the same secondary school as him. Like his younger brother's like my guy, and it's a shout out to Sam Ham every single time. But he's almost at 800k. Do you know what I mean? So there's levels to this, bro. Look, and the formula is very, very simple. React to whatever you're interested in, and then basically just create clips, repurpose it onto TikTok, etc. Now, with people like Sam Ham, for example, these men are crazy because they're on this entire like streaming for mad long, etc. I can't necessarily guarantee to you guys, especially because again we're quite small on the channel. I can't guarantee that, okay, we're going to be doing the mad thing in terms of, you know, streaming for mad long, etc. But it will be a case where eventually when there's an audience and you guys actually start tuning in and looking back at videos like this, and you see how far that obviously the boy has basically come, you can eventually be like, you know what? We want him to stream. We want to hear what bro has to say in real time. Do you know what I mean? Because a part of it is that I'm testing out 2 different styles of content as well on this channel. So there's pieces of content that just fake it. Yeah, only one. I'm gonna read that comment later. But yeah, a lot of the content pieces I do, it basically spans between 2 styles, right? So it's usually updates. What I realize that's just is a cheat code. It's got me like the most views on my channel, right? Then you also got like the reactions, but it's the trending topics and things like that and the viral kind of news. So initially, I don't want to build the channel to kind of be that where, you know, we're reacting based off of just virality. But at the same time, when I look at it, that's basically how everyone blows up now. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to basically catch on to different trends, different waves, etc. and utilize that to just build an audience that eventually you guys fall in love with just what I have to say and what we're about on the channel. Do you know what I mean? Outside of that, one thing that one person actually said to me, I had a client yesterday in the studio, he said something to me that was actually very interesting. He said that, bro, like bearing in mind, he's in his 30s or something like that. So he was like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, even I tune into your content, bro, because the good thing with you is that, yeah, you're young, but you have something to say. Of course, not everything I'm gonna agree with, but you're not just chatting shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have something to say, you know what I mean? Something that can either add value or give a different perspective or cause some sort of stir, etc. So that's basically what I want to have the content basically around. It's going to be around literally just me yapping, you know what I mean? Reacting, yapping. I'm going to try my best to do minimal edits because I feel as if though that's just the best. Like, you guys get to see me make the mistakes, go, me spend the most time with me. There will be some videos, I'm working on it with my team, where we're going to also start doing like kind of mini documentary styles. So there's a few topics that I love. Like, I just like seeing people's come up in their journey, etc. But at the same time, I love learning from things and kind of like, not necessarily teaching, but basically teaching, right? Basically like sharing game of what I've learned on that, right? And just being a student and sharing with my other students, etc. So we're probably going to be doing certain styles like that. People I look up to in this reaction game is people, of course, like Bouncer, Tanks is crazy with it. Trap Ross as well. His work rate is ridiculous. I feel like his work rate, it needs to be studied. You know what I mean? Obviously, you got the Americans. You know, someone like Anton Daniels as well. I really mess with his stuff. You got people like Young Dung Reacts. I really like his stuff as well. So there's a different people, man. And obviously, everyone all started from somewhere. I'm literally in my first 4 months of doing this, and I kind of have had a decent like trajectory, man. I'm not doing too bad in my opinion. Not too bad. Of course, you get the videos where, if we even look at it right now, the back office, you get some videos where obviously they get like 2 views, etc. We'll even go to the channel itself. Let's see. And I'm only documenting this because I want to actually just look back at this video in a year's time and be like, damn, like, either that was the best decision you made or this is stupid. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, you get some videos that, of course, they get like 2 views. You got like 18 views over here. Then you get videos that get like a couple bills. Then, of course, if you go to popular, you get, of course, the Gideon, whenever I mention Central C, for some reason, it always does well. You got these ones as well that have done pretty well as well. So we're going to figure out the format, man. We're going to figure out the format. So far, it's been overall like kind of positive responses as well. So just let me know down in the comments, man. You guys might see it right now. You might see it in the future and be like, damn, look how far Okiki's basically come. Another thing I'm also working on is I have expertise outside of just music, right? So I'm going to basically be building a second channel completely separate where I will kind of just be sharing all the things I've learned in my business experience, some business failures, some people I've been helping, testimonials and stuff like that. So this channel is mainly just entertainment. Like, I've just accepted it. It's entertainment. But as the community grows, there's always people that want to work with me on the deeper level and things like that. So eventually, you're going to start seeing a lot of success stories and things like that on the other side as well. And yeah, that's basically it, man. That's all I really have to say. So for the next, I'm looking to commit to this for the next year, man. You know what I mean? I'm 4 months in already. There's no point in me giving up, 6 months in. Doesn't make any sense. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I'm looking to commit to this for the next year. I'm just taking it from there, seeing what it's saying. And also, yeah, pre the setup, man. I've tried different setups, you know what I mean? But I'm really understanding lighting. And bro, like, if you look at my first ever video, yeah, I want to just quickly just pre this, yeah. Look at my first ever video. And of course, there's still videos that look like this. This is me in the studio, yeah, and I chopped off of it. Just craziness. Give me my best. I think it was hot then. And I even tried to do like a teaching kind of style on there. Hey, I brought like, Alex and Mosey up as well. Then you then got the episodes where I was doing stuff like this. Like my birthday one, for example, I had this up in the background where it was just black, right? So I've been trying different setups as well, just seeing which ones actually do well, which one's actually going to be me. I think eventually I'm gonna kit it out so that it starts looking like this guy, Young Don reacts. Like the same way, for example, Bounce is mad like transparent when it comes to his content and stuff like that. I want to be like that on my audience as well. You see his setup, obviously I'm not into all like that. I'm bare red as well. I'm not really into that. But it'll be cold, innit? It will look mad. It will look mad, you know what I mean? So I'm experimenting with lighting, experimenting with different things. Obviously you got the blue in the back, you got me looking all right, and I was saying, you got the light out there, like. So we're lit. My people, them, anyways, I appreciate you looking in, having me yap. I know this might not get a lot of views, but at the same time, people appreciate when I'm just honest and just kind of yap. Even on TikTok as well, they don't get crazy views, but the comments and the reactions and the Snapchats that I get back and like, bro, like you said, it's okay, you know what I mean? So we're gonna keep it rocking, you know what I'm saying? Keep it rocking, keep it bumbling, and just see how far this thing goes. You know what I mean? So I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Make sure to subscribe and watch the journey as we grow.